All right, guys, here is a brand new interview with Alex Jones, just dropped August 6th. I'm not joking, guys. This just dropped. And Candace Owens and Alex Jones here are discussing this predatorial death cult. I guess now this is like mainstream, that there's a satanic occultist group that's running the show, and somehow they had more preparedness because they've been planning this and plotting this for many years before anyone was starting to plan anything like this, or even would think about planning to rule over the universe like they did. But anyways, they discuss not only that, but how the mainstream media, the social media companies are being basically interfered with, interpolated with, and exploited to further these agendas. And they discussed this really for a long time, and I really can't find any discussions like this on YouTube. Obviously, I think this is really PG stuff, we can show this, but yeah, guys, you should go watch the full interview. But here's a great clip, guys. I'm gonna let it play. A lot of you don't like me interfering.
Going to get helicopter rescue because of because what your state rep said. Let's play this last clip because I know you got to go soon. But this is Jordana Cutler. This is the head of Meta Censorship, and she literally,
and TikTok. They have TikTok too. Go ahead.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And here she is saying, we're going to censor people. We're going to expand the definition of anti-Semitism to ban people if you criticize Zionism. And then she says, we're in control of censorship, but if you say it, we're going to censor you. Listen to this.
In addition to my work leading the Israel public policy team, I created a new role specifically focused on the Jewish diaspora. It is a privilege to represent Meta to Jewish communities worldwide. I am proud that Meta's commitment to addressing anti-Semitism on our platforms has remained steadfast, especially after October 7th. Our policies are industry-leading in protecting Jewish people and Israelis on our platforms. Our community standards include policies that prevent harassment, violence, and incitement, and include a robust framework to combat anti-Semitism. Our hateful conduct policy includes specific protections for Israelis and Jews. We banned Holocaust denial and distortion back in 2020. We changed industry thinking on this issue.
Is October 7th the Holocaust? Are you kidding me? Wow.
Designating denial as hate speech rather than misinformation. It wasn't just about facts, it was about protecting people from harmful conduct. We banned content with harmful stereotypes about Jews, such as the claim that Jews run the world or other major institutions. We updated our policies to recognize that the term Zionist can be used as a proxy for Jews and Israelis. We banned content claiming Zionists run the world or control the media. We do not allow for dehumanizing comparisons of Zionists. It's a delicate balance between safety and expression.
So now Zionism is a protected class? Oh my God. I'm in shock. I'm in disbelief.
My role
right now
is to ensure that the voices of Israelis and the Jewish community are heard in this policy-making process.
So we do not allow people to say we censor, and that's why we censor them. I mean, who writes these speeches?
Yeah, that's the whole point. And you have to be clear. These people are psychologically violent, okay? They are like trained to be like this. They gaslight in the face of overwhelming evidence, getting back to what's happening in Israel right now. And they will start censoring people. We have seen this. If people start to take notice of this and going, wait a second, you literally just said that you have all this power. Now me saying that you have power is anti-Semitism. You're actually, the TikTok woman that they just put in charge of speech as well, a TikTok, same thing. She did a whole thing about how she's a Zionist, how she went and served in the IDF. And they admitted this. They are taking control. The ADL, John Greenblatt, admitted they are taking control of all of these social media companies because they want to make sure that we are Zionists. Don't forget that you have the former prime minister of Israel on camera before he became prime minister showing that they were editing Wikipedia to make sure that it had a Zionist bent. Okay, they are ahead of us in the information war.
if I say anything, I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? Okay. But 2 days ago, I dropped a video. This guy is debating a girl on Omegle. She starts bragging how everyone in the world that's rich is the J word. that they actually brag, that's cool. It's like they use the N-word themselves, that's cool. But if I say anything about them ruling the world, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I actually never appreciated you calling your show The Information War until I started researching Zionism. Truly. And now I'm like, no, it's been an information war and they are ahead of us, but it's all coming down, right? And they have lied for so long that it seems to be snapping back very quickly.
Well, that was my final question.
Go, wait a second.
That was my final question. Israel's not the only issue out there, but there's a lot of other big ones, but it is the big issue. People have really, gotten their attention focused on this. I just want peace. I don't want Israel blown up, pushed in the ocean. A lot of Israelis don't like what's happening, but this behavior by these lobbies, it is accelerating the whole world. Gallup poll shows that Israel seems the most dangerous country in the world right now. I wouldn't say that. I'd say China. You think it is, maybe because they want to go to this Iran thing, but I even had Michael Savage on a month ago, and he's pro-Israel. He's a really smart guy, but he said, no, Netanyahu needs to go. This is going to end up destroying Israel. So how do you see this unfolding in closing?
It's not just a Netanyahu problem, right? Look at everybody who has supported this. It's not just a Netanyahu problem. You can remove Netanyahu and this would still be an issue, right? These laws were getting passed when Netanyahu wasn't in power. He was on camera speaking about their plan to hit Palestine so hard, to hit Gaza so hard that the Palestinians couldn't go back. That's now an actuality. Right? So we have to stop pretending like one individual leaving is going to transform this from a radical state. It's radical from its genesis. It was radical from its genesis. They forced people out of their homes at gunpoint in 1948. They didn't offer them money and say, well, this territory we're now giving to somebody else and we're going to have to politely ask you to leave and please pack your bags and we'll give you a year to find out where to go and $1 million. Okay? It was at gunpoint. These were terrorist organizations, Irgun, the Stern Gang. They were gangsters that got this done. Gangsters that then wiped out the UK, going back to Robert Maxwell, their pension fund, pretending that you're running the Mirror Group when you're actually stealing from British citizens who worked their entire lives for that pension.
It's insane.
Same thing in America, Jeffrey
We're
Epstein.
out of time, Candace, but I got to get one short clip in. This just came out.
You will never
today.
hear this. You will never hear this on YouTube.
Last hour.
A conversation this deep.
Just in, Trump states that he did not know that Ghislaine Maxwell was removed to club-fed minimum security prison at all. He defended the action, but said he was unaware of the move. How much does he know? He's also said that he doesn't know about any of these grand juries now finally convened on the Russiagate hoax coup. So here's this clip. I want you to, in closing, respond to this.
Questions for you. One, were you aware of and did you personally approve the prison transfer for Ghislaine Maxwell that your Justice Department?
I didn't know about it at all. No, I read about it just like you did.
And do you believe that she is?
It's not a very uncommon thing.
Do you believe that she's credible to be listening to? Your Deputy Attorney General sat down with her recently.
Well, let me tell you, he's a very talented man. His name is Todd Blanche. He's a very legitimate person, very high. Just a very highly thought of person, respected by everybody. And I didn't talk to him about it, but I will tell you that whatever he asked would be totally appropriate, and it's not an uncommon thing to do that. And I think he probably wants to make sure that, people that should not be involved or aren't involved are not hurt by something that would be very, very unfortunate, very unfair to a lot of people.
And
That doesn't
now,
make sense.
Ghislaine Maxwell told DOJ.
What? Trump sent his deputy officer to go talk to Ghislaine Maxwell to make sure that no other people will get hurt by other things that would happen other ways? What? Why is he concerned about this? About her well-being and the well-being of everyone around her. Interesting. Wow, Epstein really did completely drag Trump's name down the dirt. Wow. Trump lost complete credibility because of Epstein files.
Trump never did anything concerning anything around her. So people are saying this doesn't look too good, Candace, but I never saw any evidence of Trump as she's saying. So why red carpet her? Because somebody in his orbit is connected.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It feels like they went in there and, will you agree to say this, say that? We'll move you to a nice cushy prison, so you can live out the rest of your sentence. He's going to pardon her, by the way. That's coming down the pipeline.
Wow.
And like I said, it's just sad to see this. It genuinely makes me sad because I devoted so so many years to getting out there and campaigning for Trump. I truly believed him, and I just feel like the scales are falling off of my eyes here, and I'm just realizing there is no entity that has more power than the Israel lobby in America and all around.
I'm glad that she's saying this, because now we can believe that she's actually not a captured agent. She's not a gatekeeper of the right and the conservatives, and hopefully we can have a nice coalition, because look how strong and amazing this conversation is. This is some of the best things I've ever heard in my life being discussed. When you discuss this, and you discuss this in the mainstream, and this becomes mainstream, and you discuss this a lot, and it becomes mainstream, you're going to affect change in people's behaviors, change in people's attitudes when it comes to these things, and you're going to affect change into the universe. I would love to have more of this on YouTube, more of these deep conversation, more intellectual, high-ranking conservative people speaking about the truths that they know, and all of us have truths that we know and we would like to discuss. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna actually show you the clip that I'm talking about here. Here it is. Look, they brag. Oh, never mind, they literally removed the video. I was going to show you. They brag themselves about them ruling over the world, but God forbid I say that.
Around the world, by the way. France is fighting this too. People locked up for anti-Semitism for telling the truth. Like, you can literally go to prison if you tell the truth, if it points to a larger conspiracy about who has control. So it's not just America that's fighting this. But, I don't know. We have to look towards the future. People that are willing to stand up to this are the people that should be platformed. And I think in the future, it will become a litmus test.
All right, Candace
running for
Owens,
office.
CandaceOwens.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Look forward to speaking to you again very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow, that was a powerful interview. So many big subjects there.
Anyways, yeah, guys, very interesting stuff there. I mean, I'm shocked. I actually was able to let these guys talk, because that was amazing stuff, guys. I mean, I had to show this to you guys when I first heard this, because I did watch the interview. A lot of it was a lot of blabber, blah, 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 blah. This final part, whenever they started talking about Trump and they linked it with the Epstein files, and they linked it with the corruption of the social media companies, and the Meta social policy maker was an IDF soldier and is a proud Zionist, and created Zionism as a protected class that you're not even allowed to discuss in a negative manner. It's absolutely shocking stuff that for some reason no one in the world is talking about except Candace Owens and Alex Jones. And I'm really happy to display this to you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to us, follow us, leave a comment down below with your comments, ideas. What is this? What's happening right now? Are we being ruled over by a oligarchy of, I wouldn't even call it the J word. It's like a death cult, like Candace labels. It's literally a death cult. Interested in your opinions, leave them down below. Last video made a lot of clips. We got a lot of comments from that. Make sure you guys leave a lot of comments in this one as well. Appreciate you. We'll be here daily.